Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Coming up on ESPN, happy holidays to you and yours from all of us at ESPN. Hope the holidays brought you everything you wished for. This NFL season has certainly brought us all we could have wished for. We've got one last present under the tree for you on ESPN before the playoffs begin next week. New York Giants, Washington Redskins. It's game time. Last present.
While the teams are out on the field getting loose, the fans are filing in and finding their seats for the game. Hello, folks. I'm Dan Stevens, and greetings from Washington Field. Covering today's game with me is my buddy, Peter O'Keefe. Peter, there is an air of desperation here that you can just feel.
Well, that happens when a team is facing elimination from the playoffs. No, this game is a must-win. I expect them to play their hearts out today, and it should make for one heck of an exciting game.
And now let's go down to the coin toss. Graham kicks it off to begin the game. Betts fields it all the way back at the 6. Tackled at the 29.
Wide receivers, for that matter.
Portis gets the call again and gains about 3 yards. Gardner pulls it in right side, and they get the first on 3rd and long. Stevens zings it to the right side, and it's complete at the 24.
He's into a nickel package.
Crash makes the catch out to the left, and that's good for 6. Portis will take the handoff and passes the line. Stopped at the 12. Crash catches the heater left sideline, and that's good for 6.
Pass interference, number 24, defense. The ball is placed at the spot of the foul.
Stevens ropes this one to the end zone, and it's tipped. Stevens ropes this one to the end zone, and it's not reeled in. Incomplete. Hall with a 22-yarder, and they take the lead. Toomer makes the catch on the right sideline and is well past the markers for a first down. Manning throws a heater right sideline, and it's good for a gain of 8. McGahee carries it off the toss, and the ball's loose. Brought down at the 46. Stevens throws a beauty to the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete. Wilson hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Stevens passes a high, long one, and it got away from him a bit. Lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Ryan gets the ball and punts it away. Makes the nice catch, and that's a gain of 7 on the play. Manning throws a bullet, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
Into a bad call.
Hunt gets ready to punt this away. Hunt gets the snap and pummels this one deep. Dyson fields the deep punt at the 28. Cole grabs the fastball over the middle, and that will be good for a gain of 8. See if they can pull it off. Portis chews up 4 yards, and they will move the chain. It's intercepted. Tackled at the 43. Manning rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's complete for a first down and a whole lot more. Toomer pulls in a lob here and is well past the markers for a first down. Manning ropes this one to the end zone, and it's caught for the score.
With 3 defenders on his case.
I just don't know why Gardner grabs the floater right sideline and is well past the markers for a first
Pass
down.
interference, number 25, defense. The penalty is declined.
Stevens rifles it out left side, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
There, Dan. This time, the D1. Lorenzo Bromell made the save, dropping the ball.
Ryan takes the long snap and punts it away. Wells fields the punt at the 13. Dodges a tackle. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. McGahee takes this one way out left and picks up a couple. Manning lobs this one over the middle, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete. And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Giants are out in front, 7-3. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, interesting game at the half. We'll get back to you guys in a bit. First, we welcome everybody to our ESPN halftime report. I'm Chris Berman. The Redskins, therefore, find themselves in a tight ball game. Anything can happen in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Stevens connected with his man on this one. That set up a short 23-yard field goal. The Redskins get the first points of the game and go up by 3. The Giants on D. Townsend comes up big here as this ball's out, and he's in the right spot for the recovery. Redskins later on in the second quarter, Skins winning by 3. Will Allen is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. The Giants have it off an interception. Eli Manning would find his target on this one. A 29-yard play that set up a Giant touchdown. Giants winning 7-3. Stevens connected with his man on this one, and that's where we'll leave this one. Skins are down, but still in it, 7-3. And as far as my halftime hero, well, there's really no contest. Eli Manning has played like a man possessed. So that'll do it from here. Let's send you back out now to Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe. Dan?
Dennis gets a piece of this one, but that's all. Incomplete. Manning airs this one to the left sideline, and it's off. Incomplete. Harris tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete. Fourth down coming. Will bring up fourth down. Hunt lines up deep in his own territory to punt it away. Hunt takes the long snap and punts it away. Portis gets the call again and takes it upfield. Tackled at the 45. That will bring up first down. Love gets the sack at the 46. Second down. Stevens fires this one over the middle, and the reception is made past the markers for a first down. The ball's loose. They get it back. Portis bulldozes right of center and barely picks up the first down. Portis picks up about 2, and that brings up second down. Stevens just rifles this one, and it's knocked down at the line, incomplete. Gardner makes a tough catch, and he will be short of the marker.
Let him think twice before going his direction.
Hall from 30 yards out and puts it straight through the uprights and good. Hard line. McGahee gains 3 yards, and that will bring up second down. Bowen makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. Manning zings it to the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Hunt takes the snap and punts it away. Dyson takes it at the 33. Tackled at the 35. Wilson tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete. Stevens zips it to the left sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. Ryan gets the snap and pummels this one deep. Wells fields the deep punt at the 19. Stopped at the 29. Begins at their own 29-yard line. Manning throws a heater, and it's complete for a gain of 3 yards. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Giants with a small lead, 7-6. Manning throws a lob here, and it's complete at the 42. And he's stopped right there. 1st down.
Giants.
No dice, and it falls incomplete. Field him in.
Yeah, funky, Dan. He's just got to grab one to get his confidence back.
Manning zings it to the right side, and the reception is made past the markers. Dyson puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Manning dumps it out left, and it's complete at the 42, and he's stopped right there. Toomer grabs the rope right side, and they get the first on 3rd and long. Manning rifles this one to the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown.
Ahead on this one with the pass coverage, and the ball is waiting for him downfield. That's a great catch. It's all about being in the...
Portis gets past the line and picks up a couple. This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete. It'll be 4th down. Ryan gets the ball and pummels this one deep. Wells catches it at the 25. Brought down at the 31. Rips him down. The Redskins take their first timeout. McGahee gets the call on 3rd. The Redskins take a timeout. That's their final one. Hunt takes the long snap and punts it away. Dyson fields the punt at the 27. Dragged down at the 35. Gardner hauls it in right side, and he's got the first. The clock continues to tick down. Stevens throws a heater right sideline, and the reception is made. Portis goes right up the middle and gets the first down. Stevens fires this one over the middle, and the catch is made for the first. Law tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete. Portis catches the lob over the middle and is at the 20. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. 4th down. Stevens throws this one on a rope, and it falls incomplete. They will turn the ball over on down. And that will do it for tonight's game. The Giants come out on top 14-6. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Okay, Dan, thank you very much. And let's welcome all of you back to the studio. I'm Chris Berman here to bring you our ESPN Video Games post-game wrap-up. The Giants stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. We'll start this one off late in the 3rd quarter. After driving 42 yards on 9 plays, John Hall would come on and connect on the field goal try. A 38-yard field goal. The Redskins climb back into the game, now down by 1. The Giants trying to answer back. The Giants with the ball at the 43-yard line. Eli Manning would find his target on this one. A 29-yard play that set up a Giant touchdown. Skins trailing by 8. Stevens would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Giants squeaked out a win, 14-6. Now let's catch up with the player who really ignited his team's offense with his deft passing and has earned our Player of the Game award. Eli Manning is on hand with Susie Culber. Suze?
Thanks, Chris. You really hustled today. You may have the ingredient your team needed to pull out a win here. What made the difference for you guys to come out triumphant today?
Our defensive backs really got the job done today and providing good run support. Man, it was so big, it was huge. This was a really good game for them.
Back to you, Chris.
I'm Chris Berman, and that concludes our broadcast of the NFL on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. Take care. We'll see you next time. Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. We got a lot of games to cover, so let's get to it. In our first game this week, we had the Titans walk away with a 6-point victory. The Texans won this contest, but will stay at the 3rd place in the AFC South. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Raiders pick up win number 7. The Cowboys generated some decent numbers for a team ranked at the bottom of the league, but they still ended up losing this week. Giants, Redskins. For the league, Will Allen would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The Giants win this one by the final score of 14-6. Brett Favre went to the end zone 4 times and helped his Buccaneers beat the Cardinals. In the land of the crab cakes, Baltimore, we had the Ravens end up on the right side of an 11-point game. Over in the stadium, we had the Panthers lose by 6 points. Bengals, Dolphins. Point. Carson Palmer is calling signals at his own 38. And he'll have time, but he tucks it under quickly. Everybody covered downfield. Gets a receiver to help block, and he's gone. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, 62 yards. The Bengals go on to win this by the final score of 34-14. The 49ers defense got to the quarterback 4 times in their win at 3Com Park. The Jaguars won on the road and end their season on a high note. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris. Let's switch gears and talk about players that'll have new homes in the National Football League, as free agency continues to play such a huge role in determining a team's makeup. Desmond Clark is on the move. Perhaps not for all that he thought he'd get, but a good deal nonetheless. 6 years, $4.4 million. Lindsey is on the move as well as he signs a 3-year contract with the Colts. Benson is on the move as he gets a contract for what can only be referred to as crazy money. 4 years, $2.3 million. Kevin Cosvaharn got snatched up as well, and he signs a 2-year contract with the 49ers. And our only injuries this week are of the season-ending variety. Donnie Edwards had to be placed on injured reserve, so he'll be on the sidelines for the rest of the year. Just a key blow to the heart of this defense. So that'll do it for now. Boomer, back to you.
Bills, Seahawks. Burns is at his own 11, and he'll sprint out to the right for the throw. Now he's being flushed out of the pocket across the middle. But wait a minute. Oh, what a move at the 30. Now he's to midfield. He could go all the way. 89 yards. The Bills go on to win this by the final score of 21-17. The Patriots won this contest, but will stay at the first place in the AFC East. Tony Gonzalez stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Donovan McNabb went to the end zone 4 times and helped his Eagles beat the Steelers. Packers, Bears. Helped his Brian Johnson has good speed, not great speed, and at the 16, but he has something else. It's called power. 1 man misses, 2 man misses, touchdown, 16 yards. The Bears win this one by the final score of 13-3.
All right, Chris, thanks. All right, folks, our playoff picture has now been officially finalized. So let's take a look at it now, shall we? We'll begin with a look at the AFC. Meanwhile, over in the NFC, the playoff picture looks like this. So the playoff matchups are set in stone, and we should have a few games that put the Wild into Wild Card Weekend. And that'll do it from here. Chris, let's send it back over to you.
And then there were 12, the playoffs, right around the corner, which means it's time for our regular season awards. But first, my primetime players. The final round of game balls go to these Warriors, each with a standout performance in the final game of the regular season. All right, as promised, here's a look at this year's best of the best, our season-ending NFL awards. Trent Green, without a doubt, is going to take home the hardware in this one. You see the numbers on your screen, but numbers really don't tell the whole story. Leadership, work ethic, love of the game, that's what truly makes him stand out. He had, without question, the best year of anyone. Peyton Manning has got to be our choice for Offensive Player of the Year, and you've got to be hard-pressed to find better numbers than that. Obviously, give a lot of credit to the rest of the offense, but this is the guy that was driving the car, so to speak. Keith Brooking gets the nod as our Defensive Player of the Year. I think when you look at this award, you think of guys that can really excel against either the run or the pass, but this guy can do both. What a year he had. Nichols comes away with the Offensive Rookie of the Year award. You know, it's very difficult to come straight from college, be handed the keys to an NFL offense, but he stepped in and did a bang-up job. Watch out. He's only going to get better with age. Herrera was our Defensive Rookie of the Year. Hard to think of any young linebacker with better instincts for the football than he has. He wins it in a landslide. Sean Alexander ran away with the rushing title this year. Talk about a threat out of the backfield, my friends. Finesse, speed, a surprising amount of power, which he used to bowl over the few who actually managed to lay a finger on him. What a year. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.